Hi there, welcome to another educational video document in my Web3 expedition. This is a short video about Limitless, the biggest prediction market on the base chain. Basically, you can trade trends, trade sentiments. You can also use it as a learning ground to gauge the sentiments of the public on a variety of subjects, considering that they back the sentiments with funds. So we'll be talking about this with respect to the airdrop, especially. I'm not too deep into the niche of prediction markets, but I'm participating with this just to learn about this niche and also to position for the airdrop. So Limitless has an airdrop. Interestingly, it's under the radar, so you can easily position for this. So if you didn't start, interact with Poly Market, which is very huge, this is the next one. It just started. Why not vie for an airdrop position? The campaign it just started, by the way. If you go to the leaderboard here, this season is running till September 22. Although the leaderboard shows only 250 people, I know that you can be well positioned here, even if you have not earned many points. Why so? Look at people are not participating here. Even though this Limitless has generated a lot of volume so far, I wonder why the leaderboard is like this. I mean, points wise, likely because prediction market maybe is not very popular. I'm not very sure, but I believe you can have a good chance here of ranking highly. The reason is because now, if we're talking top 250 people, you'll see top 41 is 45 points. Now, I don't know. There are two aspects here. One is by volume, the other is seasonal. I don't really know the difference. Let's gauge here. Wow, wow, wow. Now it's different when you look based on volume. But I won't be discouraged just yet. I want to, go a bit farther. Okay, so uh yes, still under. No, no, let's the issue here is I cannot go like to really far down. Let's see. Okay, so yes, it's under the radar because $41,000 worth of volume will give you rank of 130. So let's say that because the minimum volume to qualify to be able to get started with the airdrop is $200 worth of volume. So you want to reach that mark at the very least. Even if you reach that mark at the very least, and the airdrop was today, I believe you will have a good share because uh, I would assume with $200 worth of volume, you would qualify and you would still maybe be top 1,000 based on what I'm seeing here. Okay, so I would assume top 1,000 or top 800. Let's see if I can speed this up a bit. This is relevant, so please bear with me. Because you want to know if you have a chance, if you are competing against whales, all that. Yes, yes, yes. So just a moment. So let's leave it at this very good chance. $1,000 worth of volume will rank you, let's say, top 600 at the moment. You have a very good chance. If you go seasonal, based on points, let's see. Let's just see three. Just a moment. I just started with this, by the way. Points are distributed per week, but at the moment, based on the points I have, let me see if I'm ranking at all. Mhm. Just a moment. Anyway, I'm not shown here. I don't know why, but let's see how many points I have. Uh, where is so I have this is let's see, season one, 135 points. I don't know how much volume I've generated, but I think I passed, 200 dollars worth of volume. I should be past that already. I don't really know how they measure volume, if it's every trade, or if selling a position as well counts. I'm not very sure, but I would assume that it's based on every trade you get into, and that's my target when it comes to volume. Okay, so how do you participate here? There are different things to do here, but I'll talk of the basics. So there are pools where you can simply play the role of a market maker and provide liquidity. For that one, you'll simply need to go to the LP rewards segment here and then participate. I want to dive into that in another video because I don't know how to participate with that. But for many, you can look at the ending soon category if you want short term predictions, or you can go trending. But if you want short term predictions, referring to predictions that will end in the shortest term, then ending soon will work. So if we look at this now, this says BTC open above. This is 119, 19,000. Now, the likelihood that this can happen within the next 1 hour, 39 minutes is extremely low. So this is one that you can enter a position for with confidence, but for some, they may prefer to wait till the end, towards the end of the window in deciding. Okay, but this one, you will see that not many participants, 98% are saying that no. Sometimes you can follow the crowd if you are not an expert, while some are going the yes position. Let's look at this one. This one is a bit tougher because the price of Bitcoin at the moment is around 116 within this range. So you see 50% are saying yes, 49% are saying no. Now, if you enter a position, you can also come out before it ends. It's also possible to make profit before it ends because the sentiments here are just throughout the period until the end of it. And during that time, as it's adjusting, you can make a profit. Generally, I would stick in it, and go mostly for those I'm assured of. Okay, it makes use of Pyth, so you can check the price feed real time by clicking on this link. It also shows up here, but best to click on this. Okay. Now, if I was to go this one, I wouldn't go for this one because of, you know, it's tough. Let's look at this one. So if I were to go yes, no, sorry, no on this one, by popular demand, and let's say I put use 44, uh, let's see. Hmm. Didn't I say no? Okay, sorry, it's no. Okay, so 50. Okay, so if I buy a no, now look at that. If I said yes, which is going opposite the crowd, and let's say Bitcoin ends at above 119, with that $50, I'll be expecting to get around $500, assuming it ends up being a yes situation, but it's no. If I went this, not much profit because of the disparity in the each extremity, large disparity. So my profit will just be zero point 0.4, you know, not much of a profit, but uh, I'm generating volume. So let's say I were to buy this, for 50. But this looks, I don't know if this is like liquidity provision. I need to research this. Typically, this is not the type I enter. Let's go to ending soon again. This one, let's see this one. So Meta, wow, a lot of volume here. So Meta above this, 95% saying yes. So let's say I went yes. Place limit order. Oh, so that's not the one. This is the one I go into, this one. So let's do it. No, it's looking different. Okay, market 50. You can adjust this if you desire. So I'll just put 50 here. There's another approach to this airdrop, which I'll talk about as well for those who want to contribute socially without having to interact with Limitless directly. There is that. So I will talk about that in a bit. Okay, request. Okay, so when this trade closes, I can come back. If I go to my portfolio, you would see the claim button, intimating you of you can now claim your proceeds. Okay, so um now how about if you want to contribute socially to Limitless without having to interact with Limitless, you just want to talk about it via X, then you will need to onboard on Wallchain. Wallchain is an InfoFi platform. You onboard with your X account, and then you talk about Limitless, in this case on X. That will begin to rank you on the Limitless leaderboard. They've already established that 0.25% of their supply will be going to the leaderboard. This is the leaderboard here. So you just need to vie for a substantial spot here to be eligible. And that's by talking about Limitless on X after you have onboarded on Wallchain. When you onboard on Wallchain for the first time, you will be given an X score depending on the the weightage of your X account, and then you'll be given your bonus quacks that will already rank you on the leaderboard for Wallchain. Wallchain itself could have an airdrop. You'll see that rewards are to be announced here. So you want to do well also on the Wallchain leaderboard. So a good way to do so is by talking about Limitless. Invite to both Limitless and Wallchain will be in the description, along with a lot of other airdrop prospects. To conclude with this video, ensure to go to airdropc.com and submit your email here to subscribe to airdrop reminders. I'm working on 100 solid airdrop prospects. Each will have its own publication tutorial coming soonest to subscribers. So submit your email here. Contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome. Take action.